Girl. What is happening here? I need to get my shit together. Don't care.
I'm going to use the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Photo Finish Primer. It's oil-free. So we'll start with that. And I just like to put this on areas where I know my pores are larger. Okay, so I'm just going to take some foundation. This is the Maybelline New York Up to 24 Hours foundation. I have it in 110. It's porcelain because I've been inside all winter. So I mixed this one with the Dermacol Film Studio makeup cover. This one here. This is really high coverage. Really full coverage. I'll go in with my foundation and just blot that all over my face and my neck. So you always want to cover your neck. Please do not do just your face and have that line from your jawline to your neck different colors. People notice that. I'm just taking like a kabuki brush and we're gonna start to blend that all in. So for the contour, I'm using the e.l.f. Contour palette. Cream contour palette, sorry. I'm just going in with like the lightest shade right here. I take just a little brush like this, go in with that. So what I do is I lift up this hair and I start like here on the base of my, the top of my ear. And I'll follow that down in the hollows in your cheeks and just blend it a little bit. It's okay if you're a little messy because we're gonna clean this up. And I go up onto my cheek a little bit just because I like to have almost like bronze look on my cheek. So I do blend it up a little bit. And then I go on my forehead, I come down into that, like I come down my temples because you want to make a 3, so you want to basically go like this and come down your jaw. So like almost like a 3 on your face. That's how where you should outline to where you want to contour. And then I'll just outline my nose, like just tap it on there just a little bit because we're gonna do a more intense contour on the nose, but I just want to darken that up a little. Then I take whatever excess, I don't put any more on my brush, tap it there on your chin because it'll make your lip under here look fuller. So I just tap it under there like that, and then I go along my jawline to give myself a more structured jaw, get rid of the double chin that I've accumulated during this quarantine. let's be real, it was way before that. Just do like that. Okay, so then I go in with concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in light sand, my favorite. Putting on the concealer, and we'll just blend it out. Like I said, we're going to clean up the cream contour. We'll do that a little bit with the concealer. You can take what's left on your brush and I just brush under my contour to make it like a sharper line there coming into my mouth. Then I'm just taking a really tiny brush like this. I'm going back into the contour. Come on. Okay. I'm going back into the contour shade and I'm going to like precisely do my nose. So we have that line there. And I come in around the tip of my nose. I do underneath here to kind of hide that and make it look like I have more of a button nose. I hope that's what it looks like. And then what I do with my concealer brush again, also what's left over on it, I just pat. Just pat over my nose contour like that. I don't rub it or anything, I just pat over it, and that's how I blend it. Then I'll take some of this yellow shade, this highlighting shade that's in here, and just brighten up under my eyes a little bit. Kind of conceal those dark circles that you tend to have when you're a mom. So now what I like to do is put some eyelid primer on, and I'm just using the Morphe eyelid primer. It's translucent. I really like this stuff. I just put it on with my finger, I just tap it because it tends to be a little watery, so I just tap it on. It starts sticking pretty good. So once I have like the base laid down, I'll take a big fluffy brush, some Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, like that, and I'll just set my whole face.
Where you going?
Nowhere.
Oh. I gotta go to the liquor store 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock?
Yeah.
For the Pink Whitney?
Or 2:30 they said, so.
Okay.
I'm looking for 2.
Okay. Are you going now?
Yeah, I'm gonna, you know. Okay. Love you.
Okay, so then what I do, just because that translucent powder really sucks all the moisture out of your skin. So if you have a setting spray or like a luminous, like a dewy mist or I have this MAC Prep and Prime. It's Fix Plus, and I just spray that on my face at this point. No brows. Brows. So I use the Hoola Benefit Bronzer, just like an angled brush. And I just go over that contour. Take the very tip of the brush like this, and I just tap it into my bronzer so that I turn it backwards, and I put it over my nose contour like that. Again, same thing, use the tip, and I just go under my lips here, and then whatever's left on my brush, I use underneath on my jawline. Take my blush, my favorite, Orgasm by NARS. This is the best blush. And then I take this other angled brush and just put on the apples of my cheeks. I kind of follow up on the top of my contour like that. I take my beauty blender, go back in with the translucent powder, and I carve out that contour. We're just going to bake it for a minute, so this will really put that sharp edge into it. Like that, and then I also just stamp some on the center of my nose like that. We're going to leave that there while we do our eyes. I'm not doing anything crazy with the eyes today just because I'm literally going to sit on the couch. Just unsure what we're all doing. I'm just taking this shade right here in my Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm literally just going right above my crease to blend it in with that NARS contour, the nose contour, and come straight out my eye. I want it to look like I'm not wearing any eyeshadow. I just want to put some definition into it. And then, just with the smaller tapered brush, small one like that, I'm just going into the color underneath that one and going right under that. Doing the exact same thing. And I'm going to take that first fluffy brush that we used and blend it all together. Let's take these shades right here, the brightest ones in the palette, put it on like a really small tapered brush, and do the inner corner. Just like that. Just want to brighten that up a little bit. Now I'm just gonna pop on a quick layer of mascara. If you want a video on how I put my false lashes on, comment below and let me know that you do want to see that, like a tutorial. Okay, so now we have some false lashes on. I'm just going to put that darker bronze color that I put in my crease on my lower lash line. Drag it out a little. And then just put on a little bit of bottom mascara. I'm going to dust off that powder that we use to bake. And you can see that makes really sharp line. I'm going to wipe the foundation and stuff off my lips. Take my pencil. Take some of my liquid lipstick. This is by Tarte. It's the Tartiest Lip Paint in Birthday Suit. Right now it's my favorite nudish pink. I feel like lipstick just completes the whole look. You can have your eyes looking so good and your makeup's not complete without lipstick. Then I just take some of this NARS lip gloss. I don't know. Shade 2. And some of that on. Whoa. A little bit of highlight on the cheeks. I'm using the Carly Bible palette. This one, and I use these shades down here for highlights. And a big fluffy brush. I love this highlight. I'm gonna brighten it up a little. Whew. So that is my cream contour routine. When I do it, sometimes if I'm in a rush or just want to do my everyday makeup, I don't cream contour. I only just bronze with the Hoola bronzer that I showed you and use my concealer. That's really it. But yeah, so that's it. I hope this helps some of you. I'll be back with more tutorials. Just let me know what you want to see.
So after that whole tutorial, I should probably go check on my kid. I'm losing my mind. I hope you all are too.